Greetings everybody, Okami Games Online. Welcome back to more Persona 5. Last time, we took Kanashiro's heart. So now we don't have that mulling over our heads anymore. And in this episode, it's back to our daily life once again.
That Kanashiro truly was an evil stain on society. Same with Kamoshida, and Madarame too. They hurt and exploited others just to satisfy their desires. Still, there were people around them who noticed their terrible deeds, weren't there? I wonder why they turned a blind eye. Why doesn't anyone help?
They're probably too scared to. They're worried what will happen to them.
So it's because they don't have the courage. Humans are so weak. Humans. Hey, do you think I'll really be able to become a human? When I touched the treasure, some memories came back. I tried to force myself to forget, but I really may not be human.
I'm sure you'll be human.
Talk about a lukewarm response. Now that I think about it, I gotta be human. I am the core of the Phantom Thieves, after all.
Now taking down Kanashiro, we are rank 5 of the Magician Arcana, which gives us Pickpocket. We can potentially obtain items when we perform a melee attack.
Alright.
That'll be good for later dungeons.
Come on, it's not good for you to stay up this late. Let's go to sleep.
Agreed. Sleep is for me. Velvet room? Velvet room? Velvet room!
Our master wishes to speak with you. Heed his words.
You've defeated the repulsive fiend of gluttony this time. Well done. I am glad to see you have devoted yourself to your rehabilitation.
You are not worthy of such kind words, inmate. I suggest you treasure them.
Do you recall the whispers about that strange man?
The other metaverse user?
Even a chicken could remember something that important. Don't sound so cocky about it.
This is about the cases of those people who shut down, is it not?
Indeed. I speak of another with powers similar to yours. If you are to complete your rehabilitation, you may encounter him eventually. Yet another thing for me to look forward to. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift. It would be greatly troubling if you were to not strengthen your abilities.
You're at rank 6 of the Fool Arcana, which gives us High Arcana Burst. We'll get more experience points when we're fusing personas via the Arcana Burst.
Alright.
It's time, inmate.
Return to your world.
Back to reality. And today...
Hello? It's me,
me,
Makoto. Were you sleeping?
Okay. Voice acting. Less work I need to do. It's fine.
Thank goodness. There's something I feel I should let you know. Kanashiro contacted me.
Kanashiro?
He said he's calling off our debt. It seems he's disposed of all the photographs as well. And, my sister and her team have taken him into custody.
What?
It appears they did not want him to disappear, if you know what I mean.
His group was called a mafia after all. I wouldn't put silencing him past them.
Does this mean we were successful in changing his heart?
It's hard to say for sure yet.
I think this is already looking positive. I don't know what you're talking about, Morgana.
I see. What about those psychotic breakdowns that Kanashiro mentioned?
I'm not sure. But I assume he was talking about the incidents that have been all over the news lately. It really may be related to the other person who has been entering palaces.
True. That said, all we can do now is wait until Kanashiro's change of heart becomes clear to us. Thank you.
Looks like our excursion's already having its effects.
Class is starting.
Let's begin class. We'll continue from last time.
Well...
Mr. Ushimaru, please come to the faculty office at once. What? I don't know what business this is. You better study on your own until I return.
Hey!
Wait. Oh, it was Kawakami. There's no way that announcement is real. It must have been the signal.
What do you want to do?
What's the plan? Read, we can make infiltration tools, we can sleep. I don't know what sleep would do for us, and we can study on our own. Let's read. Let's go ahead and finish off the illusory purpose. Sublime soul gave strength to the people. And that should... Yep,
Oh!
we have finished the book. Which gives us 3. Ooh! Kindness goes up. We're now empathetic.
Ah,
The teacher's back. God, they don't even know who called me out. Anyway, time to resume the lesson.
yep.
Phew, that was close. Kawakami helped us get a good chunk of free time, though. Definitely worth the effort as it got our kindness to level up. I think you may know this already, but I've been ordered by Principal Kobayakawa to look for the culprits. Culprits? Yes, the ones responsible for the calling card. I ask that you try not to stand out for a while. By the way, I usually spend my time in the student council room. If there's ever an emergency, feel free to come find me there. Well, as we were so graciously invited, or at least informed that we could find her in student council, why don't we pay her a visit? Might get a little lonely, and student council's on the 2nd floor, isn't it? Pretty sure all it's... Actually, never mind, because... Alright. No, I was about to say I should probably go get another book in the library, but oh yeah, we've read all the books that are in the library, so we're not doing that yet. Okay, what is, student council... Student guidance room. Or... student guidance is different from student council. I guess I kind of mashed the two together. So that means student council is on the 3rd floor, right? Broadcast room. Oh, there you are, Makoto.
Hey,
I've yet to hear anything from Kanashiro. All we can do now is wait for our time limit. You need something on the 3rd floor? Have you come to stay in the library, perhaps? I came to see you, Makoto.
Do you have a minute?
It seems your studies have paid off. Have you been working hard? You have enough knowledge, yeah! There's something I want to ask you, if it doesn't get in the way of your studies, that is. I can lend an ear.
Thank you very much.
You. Now then, let's find somewhere better to talk. The courtyard should do.
Hey, I have a question to ask you. Is that okay? Up until now, I've been the quintessential honor student. I believe I've been handling my position as student council president with ease as well.
And I don't mean that in a boasting way, that's simply how I've thought about it. But in the end, I was unable to make any kind of impact with either Suzui-san or Kanashiro. Turns out there's no use for a rule-abiding honor student when things get rough. Now that I'm a member of this team, I want to do everything. All my studying up to this point has kept me quite narrow-minded.
Finger slipping on the X button.
Now that I'm a member of this team, I want to do everything I can to help you all.
I hate it when that happens.
I think I will need to broaden my horizons somewhat.
What do you plan on doing to do that?
My first step will be to learn more about the other students. But I struggle with that. There seems to be a disparity between my tastes and those of my peers.
That's not true.
Really? I hope you're right. But I don't even know where people like to go for fun. It would be nice to have a grasp of such concepts. Plus, the student council must be responsible for understanding the student body they serve, right? I don't mean that in a surveillance way, I just want to know them as people. I may be a phantom thief, but that's no excuse for me to start ignoring my presidential duties. Now, back to the topic at hand. Where do people usually go for fun?
Well, people go to all these for fun. For us, we've been going to the movie theater for fun.
I enjoy the movies myself sometimes. I think I'd prefer somewhere I'm unfamiliar with. Oh, I know. How about the arcade? I've never actually been to one.
Sounds like a good place to start then.
Do you think you could take me?
Of course.
I'm not sure if it'll broaden my horizons per se, but simply studying won't get me anywhere.
Let's go now.
Thank goodness. I think I would have been totally lost in there had I gone by myself. Well, let's get going. So this is where everyone comes to enjoy themselves. There are more girls here than I expected.
It's a mismatch of the genders. I've definitely been to enough conventions to know that.
Hey, over there! You play by aiming the gun at the screen, right? That actually seems somewhat realistic.
Want to try it?
If it's okay with you,
I have no problems with it.
do you think you could teach me? I did it! No way! Ah!
A little bit of attention. But she seems to be enjoying herself, so that is all that matters.
Oh, so this is how it is.
What'd you think?
Of course, that was just a game, but
You enjoyed yourself?
I wonder if I could apply some of the techniques I learned here during battle.
That might work very well. Might improve your
Perhaps
gun.
going somewhere I don't normally frequent is what helped me come up with that idea. You know, it may only be a little bit.
You're already broadening your horizons. Just keep going with it.
I think I'm starting to understand how people pass time. Interesting. I would have never even thought about coming here before.
That, I guess you could say, is a new side of you.
Hey, do you think you could help me out again later? I might be able to give the team more ideas if I can gain increased knowledge outside of my studies.
I look forward to it.
I need to live up to your expectations now that I've taken up your time. Perhaps it won't be immediately, but I'm sure I can be of use.
There must have been people who obstructed your actions as the Phantom Thieves. You managed to overcome them because you had someone who specialized in analyzing enemies. Isn't that right?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the priestess persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
We have started the Priestess Confidant with Makoto Nijima. And we begin this off with Shadow Calculus. Allows you to see skills and potential item drops on the analysis screen.
All right.
By the way, you went to the red light district when you were chasing after Kaneshiro, right? I'd like to go there as well. No, not for my own purposes. To tell you the truth, I recently got a report that one of our students was spotted there. I'm skeptical, but I'd like to confirm firsthand for myself. Well, it's getting late. Let's go home. See ya.
Bye, Makoto.
Ah, you're back.
You know, I've been curious. What's Kosei like? Is it filled with guys like Yusuke? I imagine there are a lot of different people there. Now that you mention it, I have one very interesting classmate. She's a female shogi player, and seemingly quite the skilled one at that. Are you talking about Hifumi Togo? I remember hearing she's a student at Kosei. They say she's the most beautiful shogi player around right now. Dude, that sounds too good to be true. Give me some more info. I do not know much about her. She's not the kind of person to let others close to her. It sounds like she only focuses on her shogi pursuits. After all, it said she is a lone genius. However, I heard she is commonly seen at the church over in Kanda. For real? We gotta go. You'll probably get struck down by a bolt of lightning if you're going for that ulterior motive. That ain't it. This is for the Phantom Thieves. I mean, shogi is a kind of battle, right? She's gonna know all sorts of insane strategies or not, and stuff. That is quite the stretch. Churches are supposed to be holy. Don't do this, Ryuji. You guys are gonna pay for this one day. Akira, you go spy on her for me. Find out if she's really as cute as they say she is. Ryuji. A shogi expert, huh? Striking an enemy with but a moment's inspiration, skillfully strategizing toward victory. Those might actually be good tactics to know for our work as the Phantom Thieves. They said she's in the church in Kanda, right? We should check it out when you have the time. Kanda.
All right.
Got a new place we can go to, but we're gonna save our whatever we do for today in the next episode. Next time on Persona 5. We're gonna continue waiting for those pics to allegedly be leaked. We know they're not gonna get leaked now that Kaneshiro's heart's being changed. See you guys then.